Have you ever scrolled through an old family photo album and thought, wow, look how far back we can trace our family? Well, today we're going to look at the ultimate family tree, one that stretches back to the very beginning of humanity. Let's dive into the genealogy from Adam all the way to Noah. The story starts with Adam. The Bible tells us he was made in the likeness of God. At 130 years old, he had a son named Seth, who was made in his own likeness. Think about that for a moment, a direct lineage from God's image to Adam's image. After Seth was born, Adam lived another 800 years, having more sons and daughters. Can you imagine having siblings that are centuries apart in age? All told, Adam lived to be 930 years old. Then came Seth. He lived to be 912. He had his son, Enoch, when he was 105. And the pattern continues. Enoch lived to be 905. His son Kenan lived to 910. His son Mahalalel lived to 895. And his son Jared lived to the ripe old age of 962. It is a long list of names and incredible lifespans, isn't it? It reads like a drumbeat, a steady rhythm of generations. He lived, he had a son, and then he died. This repetition emphasizes the continuity of humanity, passed down from one generation to the next. But then, the pattern breaks. We meet a man named Enoch, Jared's son. Enoch lived for 365 years, which sounds short compared to his ancestors. But his story has a unique twist. The Bible says Enoch walked faithfully with God, that he was no more, because God took him away. He didn't die like the others. He was taken directly by God. His life serves as a powerful reminder that the quality of our walk with God is more important than the quantity of our days. Enoch's son was Methuselah, famous for being the oldest man in the Bible, living an astonishing 969 years. Methuselah had a son named Lamech. When Lamech's son was born, he named him Noah, which means rest or comfort. Lamech prophetically said, "He will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands." This was a glimmer of hope in a world that was growing increasingly difficult. And finally, we arrive at Noah. By the time he was 500 years old, he had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. This family tree isn't just a list of names. It's a bridge. It connects the first man, Adam, to the man who would survive the great flood and restart humanity, Noah. It shows God's faithfulness in preserving a line through which his ultimate plan of redemption would unfold. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the generations. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.